welcome to today's Praxis Intermission practice. The theme is balanced, and again I shall be reading from Dean Cunningham's book Pure Wisdom that provides us with a lovely focus and setting the scene for this theme of balanced. So let's begin. It's funny, when we hit on a good thing, we tend to think life is all about that thing. For instance, we get our dream job and think life is all about our job. We experience the benefits of going to the gym and think life is all about the gym. We notice the positive reactions we get when we get a haircut and think life is all about our hairstyle. For optimum benefit, however, everything you do in life needs to be balanced. Because if you went to the gym 7 days a week, you'd soon suffer from overtraining. If you worked 100 hours a week, you'd soon burn out. And if you cut your hair every day, you'd soon be wearing a wig. Simply put, to get the most out of life, you need time to recover and space to grow. In karate, I see a lack of balance all the time. People think the harder, faster and longer they train, the better they'll become. In a sense, they are right. It takes hard work to master a skill, but they forget a fundamental lesson. If you want to move forward with force, you need stability. As a child, you couldn't learn how to ride a bike without stabilizers or a helping hand. You needed balance to move forwards. And the same applies to all areas of life. No balance, no progress. But let's not be unbalanced about being in balance. You see, the concept is often misunderstood. Most people think there's a happy medium where you can operate all of the time. And if you're not there, well, then you're doing something wrong. When in reality, we will always be in and out of balance. Stand on one foot and you'll notice you continually have to make adjustments to stay there. Likewise, in life, you'll always have to make adjustments to stay where you want to be. So instead of trying constantly to balance all areas of your life, acknowledge that anything important and anything done well will sometimes demand your full attention and pull you out of balance. And at times it may be a demanding child or an unhappy partner, or that your work will suffer. At other times it may be an important project and fitness and relationships will be neglected. You see, balance isn't a constant state. There will always be times when you have to tip the scales between your commitments and your passions. But understand this. There's nothing wrong with letting yourself get out of balance, as long as you get yourself back. Simply be careful not to be out of balance for too long. You might forget the difference. In other words, too much of a good thing can make you feel sick, but feeling sick can soon start to feel normal. But that's not it. Balance isn't just about activity, it's about attitude as well. For example, a healthy life requires us to balance the desire to change with the acceptance of who we are right now. It needs us to balance being persistent with letting go. And it requires us to balance self-discipline with freedom and spontaneity. In short, the key to a better, healthier and more successful life is simply this: balance. So I'm going to invite you now to come and stand up. And we're going to work with a short physical practice to do exactly what Dean has suggested. So what I'm going to invite you to do as you stand up is to focus your awareness now on your left leg and foot. And I want you to press the left leg and foot down into the floor. So really toning from your hip down into your left foot. That's going to be your trunk, because we're going to stand on one leg and see what it feels like. Okay, so what I'm going to invite you to do now is you breathe in, take your arms out to the sides as you open up your wings. And as you breathe out, lift your right foot off the floor. As you breathe in, replace your right foot to the floor. And as you breathe out, lift your right foot off the floor and bring your right knee a little closer towards your chest. Notice what it feels like. As you breathe in, press your right foot back into the floor. And as you breathe out, lifting your right knee back up and right foot off the floor. And hold your posture for 2 breaths. Breathing in and breathing out. The wonders of your body right now will be helping to keep you balanced. Breathing in and breathing out. When you're ready, and then gently replacing your right foot back to the floor. How was that? What did that feel like? As you lower your arms. Well done. Okay, let's do it the other side now. So we get the balance. So press your right foot down, toning from the right foot to the hip. So that's your standing trunk. When you're ready, open up your arms. And as you breathe out, lift your left foot off the floor. As you breathe in, replace your left foot to the floor. And when you're ready to breathe out, lift your left foot off the floor and your left knee towards your chest. Well done. As you breathe in, when you're ready, replace your left foot to the floor. And as you breathe out, lift your right knee up towards your chest as you lift your left foot off the floor. Your wings are there, your arms are out to the sides to help you to balance, as is your right leg. Stay there for 2 rounds of breath and notice your body beautifully accommodating the balance right now as you keep your left leg in this position, and foot of course. 2 rounds of breath, well done. Replace your left foot to the floor. Release the arms up by the sides of you, closing your eyes, and just notice, capture this moment. Notice how you feel. What might right now you need to redress balance in your life today? Have you been really active and seen loads of people? Do you need some quiet time? Likewise, if you spent a lot of time in quiet and you need to get out into the world, in which case get yourself into town or get yourself out for a walk. Checking out that spectrum where you are between being and doing. That's the key to life, is balance. So as we draw closer to this practice with 3 rounds of Om Shanti, let's go for it. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti, peace be with you. And until next time, thank you.